Barefoot Chiropractic and Wellness proudly presents Hey Dr. Weber, starring Dr. Jacqueline Weber, Dr. Emily Weber, and special guest appearance by Natasha Weber as the patient.
Hey Dr. Weber, what is fibromyalgia and what can I do about it?
Fibromyalgia is described as widespread pain throughout the body. This pain can be soreness, it can be aching, or it can even be burning. People with fibromyalgia also experience sleep disturbances and a long-term fatigue. So what causes fibromyalgia? Well, doctors don't really know. What they think is it has something to do with overactive nerves, which is why chiropractic is so good for fibromyalgia. We not only deal with muscles and joints, we also help with the nervous system, but we'll get into that a little bit later. So how is fibromyalgia diagnosed? Well, you'll fill out a series of pain scale questionnaires, and also you'll need an examination. During the examination, your doctor will look for a series of trigger points or tender points on the body. Let's take a look. Okay, so now we're going to look at a live model, and I'm going to point out several points where people with fibromyalgia often have tender points. Okay, so here we have 2 at the base of the skull, 2 in the trapezius, and then 2 on the inside part of the shoulder blade. Then going down, 2 in the glutes right at the border, and then 2 at the hip bone. Okay, so now let's take a look at the front. There will be 2 at the neck, 2 on either side of the sternum. There will be 1 on each arm, right below the joint on the inside of the arm. And then there will be 2 right on the inside of the knees.
So how does chiropractic help specifically with fibromyalgia? Well, we adjust the spine when it's misaligned. And what that means is when there's a vertebra out of alignment with the rest of the spinal column, it can cause irritation on a nerve, and that results in pain as well as dysfunction. So we use the very specific and very gentle chiropractic adjustment to get that vertebra back to where it's supposed to be so that this nerve can return to proper function, as well as decrease that pain. That's why it is so important for fibromyalgia patients to be seen regularly by a chiropractor, because as we've mentioned before, fibromyalgia patients suffer from widespread nerve dysfunction. It is so important for them to be checked regularly by a chiropractor to make sure that their nervous systems are functioning properly, so that they can be out of pain as well as get their lives back. So let's take a look at the adjustment.
Another technique we like to utilize here at Barefoot Chiropractic and Wellness is a technique called graston technique. Now this technique is very near and dear to my heart because one of my very first ever patients as a chiropractor was someone with fibromyalgia, and I was blessed to give her the relief she needed through graston technique and the powerful chiropractic adjustment. So let's take a look. Okay, now I'm going to show you a portion of a graston session. So this is the tool. It is a metal tool with a beveled edge. It is not a knife. It will not cut you. So what it does is, as I begin to work the muscle, it'll break up any adhesions there are, it'll relax your muscles, but moreover, it's going to help relax your nerves, which are firing and causing all that pain. So let's go in. And I'm going to work in the area of trigger points that most fibromyalgia patients will have. Alright, and as you can see on the tool, there's many different ways I can grab onto muscles depending on their size. Luckily, this is a very flat area, so I'm just going to use my flat edge of the tool. Alright, and as you can see, it's already turning red. That's from blood coming up to the area. It is not bleeding, there's blood just coming up to the surface to help with the healing and the relaxing. It's going to be very warm. And as you can see, I can use this small edge to go around the shoulder blade. Patients really like that one, especially fibromyalgia. Then we can go all the way up onto the neck. And then we would just go on like that, and I would hit all the active points that are active on the fibromyalgia patient.
And finally, here at Barefoot Chiropractic and Wellness, we need to take a look at your blood. Because with fibromyalgia patients, it is really important to make sure that your vitamins and minerals are where they should be, to make sure that your nerves are firing and functioning properly. And oftentimes, a mineral or vitamin deficiency can influence how your nerves fire. Here at the office, we can also order a complete and thorough blood test, which we will go over with you in full detail so you understand completely what you need to do in terms of nutrition as well as supplementation to help you manage your fibromyalgia naturally and healthily.
So don't wait to get out of fibromyalgia pain. Get your spine checked. Get your life back on track. And we'll see you soon.